Today for the Bitcoin, but also for the altcoin prices, we will talk about one specific statistic. It is here the line on the downside, which has shown us exactly every single point in time when it was best to scale into altcoins, go out of Bitcoin, and also every single time when it was best to go back into Bitcoin with your portfolio. We will combine that with metrics like the Bitcoin dominance and other very, very interesting statistics to give you the exact game plan we are actually taking for the up and coming altcoin season. Guys, you definitely do not want to miss out on that, so make sure you take a seat. Make sure you smash up the like button because this one will be extremely interesting. You can count us on that. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. You remember maybe if you are subscribed to our channel, and you definitely should be subscribed, that we already made 2 videos on the altcoin season and when we are actually going into. It was right there and right there. And in that video, we said it will be at the exact all-time high. The reason for that was that exactly like here, you can see it on the 26th, 27th of February, Bitcoin dominance just fell off a cliff and the altcoin started gaining momentum. And in that episode, we also pointed out that at the exact time Bitcoin actually reached right here the all-time high, that was the 27th of February. So on the exact day Bitcoin reached the old all-time high, also altcoins started to gain momentum. And the reason for that was, we said it in the video, that the mainstream actually started to go into Bitcoin and into cryptocurrencies, and that we always need new money actually to pump up the altcoin, since the alt and conservative money is mainly invested in Bitcoin. And that also seems to be true if you look here at the Google Trends chart. You can basically see that once Bitcoin reached the old all-time high here in 2017 in the beginning, you saw that the term Bitcoin, but also check it out for cryptocurrency, altcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, started gaining heavily momentum and Bitcoin dominance actually fell off a cliff. But guys, there is more to it. We want to add one specific statistic to our set of indicators when to go into altcoins. Let's look into this statistic, and this statistic here, big shout out and credits to charts.wobull.com. Willy Woo, he already was on our channel if you remember. He's an amazing person and he put out that altcoin cap versus Bitcoin cap. What you can see here, and this one exactly shows us actually when it's best up to the exact day to go into altcoins, and then when it is best to go from altcoins back into Bitcoin. Always keep the old set of indicators in mind and combine it with this one, because what you can see here is the yellow line, which is the Bitcoin US dollar price. You can see this brownish line here, which is the altcoin capitalization divided by the Bitcoin capitalization, which means at this point of time, for example, you see altcoins have 13% of the total market share. Thus, Bitcoin market cap is 87, 86% approximately. Reverse engineering that here at the all-time high of the altcoin cap was 2-to-1, which is a 67% altcoin cap dominance towards a 33% approximately Bitcoin cap dominance. And obviously it was the best to scale out right here out of altcoins and back into Bitcoin, and obviously it was the best to go into altcoins right there. We know that looking at the charts, but how can we know in the future when it is the best to go into altcoins to start with your portfolio applying the altcoin season, and when it is the best to go into Bitcoin? Because, I mean, we cannot look into the future, right? We need some metrics, we need some quantifiable metrics. And this line here on the downside, it's the weekly RSI on these charts here, actually exactly points out when it was the best time, because whenever this weekly RSI here is going below 30, then the relative strength index on the weekly RSI here on the alt Bitcoin dominance, so altcoin cap divided by Bitcoin cap, whenever this is here heavily oversold on the RSI below 30, I repeat, very important, below 30, then this is a trigger, and this actually shows us that the altcoins are heavily oversold towards Bitcoin, and that from now on the probability significantly increases for the altcoins to gain momentum. You can see that exactly when we hit the below 30 here, altcoins gained momentum, and we actually had 2 points of time. The first time here with the huge pump, and then the second time here once Bitcoin reached the old all-time high. The dominance actually fell down of the altcoins and they were oversold here on the RSI with 26. And this one was actually, you can see it right here, at the exact time Bitcoin reached the all-time high. It was the exact day. It actually furthermore legitimizes our theory we put out 7 or 8 months ago. Also, you can see it was the exact day the Bitcoin dominance fell off a cliff and altcoins started to gain momentum. Well, let's take it a little bit further. You can see right now the weekly RSI here in the end or middle to the end of 2020 was going below zero. Why was that not the best time to scale into altcoins? Maybe it was, maybe some people went already in. Congratulations for you if you made any gains. We didn't do it because our strategy is still to go in at the all-time high once Bitcoin reaches the new all-time high at 19,700. And the reason is Bitcoin also before it went down one time to 29 and then it went down once again. And only once Bitcoin reached the old all-time high, that was the real time the altcoins were actually starting to gain momentum. And we are waiting for the exact same thing to happen again. Maybe we are going to miss out, but we are going the safe way and we will tell you exactly why. Because we are waiting here for the RSI to go below 30 again. And if that happens to be at the exact all-time high, we will start scaling into altcoins much more than we are right now, because right now it's way below 10%, way below 5% even. Oh, actually, it's approximately at 5%. So that's the exact reason. And some people might say, wait, look at this. I mean, the altcoins are in a long-term uptrend, right? I mean, it really looks like the altcoins are in a long-term uptrend, even though they broke this trend line right here. And we can tell you something. This is only a false statistic. It looks like it's a long-term uptrend. But if you go here on the altcoins, I mean, cryptocurrencies 5,000. It was at 1,000 2 years ago. And I mean, CoinMarketCap is not even taking everything into consideration. So you have a huge inflation in the number of altcoins. So if you divide this actually by the number of altcoins, you can see that the average dominance of each and every altcoin is significantly going down and converging towards zero. And that's the reason why the altcoins in the long term are not gaining momentum. To show you that once more, we are taking out this here, and now we are zooming out. If you take the whole altcoin history, which is starting here at the start of the dominance chart, you have 2,135 bars, so like 2,140 days of altcoin history. And now if we look at how long the altcoin seasons were, I mean, so we approximately have 200 days within 2,100 days of altcoin season. In all other days, Bitcoin was outperforming the altcoins. So you have only 10% of the time, it's a short snapshot, 10% of the time of every cycle, altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. And we are going to try to catch that exact 10%. We will show you even more interesting statistics. Make sure you stay here, smash up the like button. We are trying to get at least 1,000 likes on that video, like we got on all of our other altcoin strategy videos. So make sure you smash it up, leave your thoughts in the altcoin section, and also let us know in the poll, which is popping up on top of the screen right now. Do you think that there will be another crazy altcoin season? Yes or no? Let us know about that. We are really interested in that. And we wanted to show you something else, why Bitcoin is actually amazing even towards altcoins. And you can see here also, again, shout out to Willy Woo, and this is connected to the altcoin topic. And this is the Bitcoin risk-adjusted returns versus other assets. And of course, Bitcoin has the biggest returns, 9 million% in the last decade, of course. But I mean, what if you adjust it for the risk? And if you adjust it for the risk, you can basically see the risk-adjusted return is going down, but much slower than everything else, and it's much higher. So if you adjust the outsized returns of Bitcoin with the risk, still Bitcoin from a risk return perspective is by far the best asset in the world. And there was not one single point in time where one of these lines here, US stocks, real estate, bonds, gold, emerging currencies, or oil, were surpassing that. And in our opinion, in the long run, it's the same for Bitcoin towards altcoins. Because if you go into here, I mean, you have to do so much freaking research for everything. We will actually go there and maybe go into the top 20 and just equally distribute it, or maybe even make a volume weighted average distribution into our altcoin portfolio. Let us know in the comment section if you want to know more about that in the future. Also smash up the like button if you want to know more about that. Just very quickly, when was it the best time to scale out? Of course, once Bitcoin was going here above the 70 on the weekly RSI and was going to be oversold. And we are just very happy to have a furthermore legitimization of our initial strategy here, not to go into altcoins, not right there, not right there, not right there. And it saved us actually a lot of money, and we were actually able to get all the nice gains here for Bitcoin because of our strategy. Let us know what you think about that, guys. Very, very important. And also, if you want to play that market, if you want to play that Bitcoin market, but also the altcoin market, there is one exchange we are using. We are using Bybit, and on Bybit you can trade not only Bitcoin but also altcoins, Ethereum, XRP, EOS, and so on. You click the link here on top of our pinned comment. You get a $90 free bonus, and you can basically make your own account within 24 seconds. You get the deposit bonus, and yeah, very, very important. This is only for experienced traders. Otherwise, just dollar cost average and hold onto your Bitcoin. Guys, definitely big shout out to you. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to our channel every single day, subscribing. So we will see each other very soon. I think tomorrow already at the next one of MMCrypto with DaVinci J15. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, guys, bye-bye.